Good morning, Steve Jolly with Benchmark Realty, and welcome to the Moving to Nash show. Now, on today's show, we're going to talk about some inside information for price negotiations in Nashville. Now, this is my fourth video in a series for buyers in Nashville. And I'm here to tell you that not everything is selling over list price, but still it's a significant amount. Over the last 30 days, 39% of the homes sold in Metro Nashville were over list price. Now, the highest was 310,000 over list. Now, those are far and few between. And at the other extreme, the lowest sold for 550,000 less than list price. Now, the 30-day average for those that sold over list is $15,802 more than the price listed. Now, get this: 39% sold over list. Another 37% sold for the exact list price, and 24% sold below list price. Now, with prices all over the board, when you see a home listed for sale, how do you know what to offer? Over, at list, less? Nobody, absolutely no one wants to pay more than necessary. So what do? First and foremost, you need an agent that can show you the likely sales price of the home and the premium people have been paying in this area for homes like the one you want. Now, if you don't get this from your agent, you need a new one pronto. Second, you need someone who understands that negotiations start before the offer is submitted. This is where the best agents earn their commission. Too many agents skip engaging the other side and take your order instead. They ask you what you want to offer, they fill in the blanks on the form and submit it to the home seller. They might tell you some tactics that work for others, but if they don't mention anything about the seller and their needs, that's another red flag in this market. Well, what's wrong with that approach? Nothing if you don't mind wasting your time. But all kidding aside, this could be a successful approach in a slow market. However, that won't work in Nashville in 2021. That's because the average offer today is built around the world of you, the buyer. It's all about you and what you want. And while there's nothing wrong with that, that's just like 80% of the other offers out there. And that won't cut it in today's competitive market when the seller can pick and choose what works best for them. That doesn't mean you can't get what you want, but I want to show you how you can make your offer stand apart from the competition and still work for you. So I try to have 2 conversations with the listing agent prior to submitting an offer. The purpose of the first call is to find out the seller's goals, their needs, their concerns. Now, that information is our secret sauce. We use that feedback to craft an offer the home seller can't resist because it's designed for them and their unique situation. And with that second call, I paint a picture in the mind of the seller that we are the best combination of buyer, agent, and offer to get them to the closing table with the least amount of headaches and frustrations. So here's an example of a recent win for one of my clients. In my preliminary call to the listing agent, I discovered that the sellers are building a new home. They also wanted to transition from their current home to their new home without having to move to temporary housing. Now, transitional housing is a huge pain in the butt and rather expensive. Plus, you have to pay to move twice. I'm guessing most of my competition submitted their offer without ever talking to the seller because this is how 80% of the offers get submitted today. While it's true that the seller could have countered the close date with any one of the other buyers, they didn't have to because we made it easy for them. Knowing that my buyers had some flexibility in their move date, we use that and other information gleaned from the listing agent to leverage ourselves in the top position. Proactively solving problems built trust with the seller and helped us move to the front of the line without having to throw money at the problem. So if you want to work with an aggressive agent who knows how to win in this market, give me a call at 615-257-9996. Now, next week, I want to talk with you about how to make sense of all the paperwork involved in the purchase of your home and the best way to protect yourself as a buyer. You guys have a great week. Take care. Peace and love, y'all.